Okay, and we are live.
We've done
it. We've done it. We're on the internet. Yet again. Hi guys. It's another Saturday, and welcome to Demiplanes and Doodles. I am a Vic, and Lynn is also here, and
yeah,
there's a Tabitha way in the background. She's like way in the background for me. That's all I just hear from the other room is hello. Anywho.
What's up?
What's up, guys? How's it going? We're excited for tonight. We have structure for once.
Debatable.
We're gonna say we do until we don't.
Yeah, we don't have a Google Doc. We're not that structured.
Yeah, we tried to be structured and we realized that it wasn't for us.
No, we derail way too often.
Oh, way too much. So, tonight is gonna be fun because you guys decided what we're gonna talk about and draw. And before all that, just really quick, check out all the links down below. We've got Talon and Claw. We've got Divine and Conquer's merch store. We have links to our webcomic that we do, Alistair, that's free to read online on Webtoon. Go check it out. Do we have anything else we want to say?
Support your local bros.
Support your local bros. Because I know I just recently sent you something from a local bro.
I do. I have it. It is actually sitting on my desk with my dice right now.
Yes.
I'm looking at it.
Do we want to talk about real quick what what I did to just send that?
If you'd like.
So fun little anecdote time. So our good friend Nick, he makes amazing like leather dice trays. You can find him Lionheart Custom Creations on Instagram. Go check him out. He does metalwork. He does blacksmithing. He can do like swords and props and stuff. He's really awesome. And he made us these dice trays, and they have like the emblem of the Holy Bro on it for the Alistair comic. And so he sent them to me first because Lynn is very evasive.
Am I?
You are. You're very evasive about receiving things because I know it took me a bit to get your address to send you stuff.
And now you know why.
Do I?
Well, after what you did, yeah.
Oh no. So I was given our dice trays, and so I was tasked with sending Lynn's along to her, and so I did. But first, I had to make a point to send Lynn a box full of Texas paraphernalia. We went to Buc-ee's because if you're not from Texas or know anything about Texas, we have this road stop chain called Buc-ee's. There's a giant beaver on it with a red hat or something, and it's literally the only thing that we ever talk about. We will never shut up about it. Because it's this massive road stop, you get your gas there, trucks stop there, and it's just like this big, huge store where you go inside, you can buy a shit ton of food, like kolaches and stuff, and then they have like this entire gift shop section that's just filled with like Texas-shaped things, and like the most stereotypical like things you could buy in Texas. And so I went there, and I loaded up on a bunch of little things to put in that box, and I shipped it off to Lynn.
Because I always talk about how Texas is like... Why is everything Texas shaped?
Because we're a cult.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah. But hey, at least our gas prices are stupid low. Also, yes, they have very good beef jerky there. It's okay, Lynn. You'll come to Texas, and I will forcibly drive you there, and you'll see what it is.
You're gonna have to forcibly drive me everywhere, apparently.
No, it's fine. We'll have fun with it.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. So, that's besides the point. Let's go into what we're doing tonight.
Yes.
As you guys got to decide, we put up a list for y'all to vote on, and everybody very, very wholeheartedly wanted us to do noir style. So let me.
Which is strange. I wasn't expecting that to be.
I wasn't expecting it either. I was like, oh, okay. And then we sat there maybe like last night and we're like, wait, how do we do this?
And then we came up with it.
We came up with an idea. So anyway, dropping into our demiplane, as Lynn made this wonderful title card.
It was an attempt.
It's a good attempt. I really like it.
It's an attempt.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna frame that and put that on my wall. Zesty man.
He's a zesty man.
That zesty.
You even know who it was. It's hard to tell.
No, yeah, you had to add a little bit of details, but now I can see it.
That's what they always say. I'm just kidding.
You can go ahead and just host this show by yourself. I'm gonna just step out.
Oh no!
Let me save this. He's handsome.
I keep touching it. I need
Stop
to stop
touching it. Stop it.
I don't want.
Stop.
I gotta.
Sometimes you just gotta let it be. You gotta let it be.
Okay, I'm gonna save it now.
Okay.
Too.
All right. Save it, and it'll go away forever.
No. It looks neat. Jeez, guys.
Goodness. Yeah. It is. It is gorgeous, is what they say.
Handsome man.
He's a handsome man. That's a handsome Tatterick right there.
Handsome man.
It's a dangerous man.
So, we can really get into it if we want, because he is noir character, I feel.
Right. Yeah. So, I guess we could start off by discussing Noir. Whoop! I ruined it. I was trying to highlight it so I could just get it all at once. There you go.
I think it's all mostly on the line layer, I think. Oh,
you lied.
Some of his face left. I don't know!
There we go.
You all that stuff up top?
Ow, Wait, I'm on the wrong fucking layer. We're off to a great start.
This is great. We're doing great.
Alright, so Noir, what in all can we say about that?
I know, I think film noir was, the proper topic of tonight, but I don't know jack about, the film side of it. I just know, the comic side of it.
I'm gonna just slide in with my film degree. It's finally being used. Here it comes.
Do it. Go for it.
Hold on, let me hydrate.
Black and white lighting.
Actually, no. That's not what defines noir as a style.
I'm just saying, comic-wise, that's pretty much what you see.
Well, no, of course, yeah, stylistically for comics, but in terms of cinematography, noir itself is more of it's less about the actual aesthetic of it and more about the content that is being told narratively. So, and a lot of it was a pretty experimental time when noir movies started coming out, because a lot of it was being inspired by German expressionism. One of the big movies being that of the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. Words. And so with that,
we're just like, uh-huh.
What? You're just nodding. You're like, uh-huh,
I'm just like, yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. It was like one of those wild movies where, naturally everything is filmed in black and white. So with your film being in black and white, you have to really up your lighting and play around with with shadows and your space and negative space and all that stuff. And in this movie, what they did was a lot of they built these really crazy set pieces that had these strange angles that kind of made played an illusion off of the camera work and the lighting. So you would have lots of you'd have your frame, and in your frame you would have your people just kind of hanging out, just kind of hanging out mid-stage, and then you would just see the background, and you'd have a piece that kind of warps like that, and then another one that would just be going like that. so that like you're like literally your attention is drawn to your subject matter right there.
Forcibly.
Yeah, your eye is forcibly drawn to it.
Right.
And you'd have like a lot of these like harsh lines and shadows and like literally like just like so much would be going on, but at the same time like you're focused in on the subject. And naturally German Expressionism brought along the very liberal use of Dutch angles. And that's where the term essentially came from, was through these movies. But anyway, that's besides the point. So, a lot of noir films were inspired by German Expressionism, but it was when they took the techniques and like looks of these films and started translating them into American movies. A lot of American filmmakers were coming out of it was like a post-war America, and so they were starting to write stories that kind of dealt with that post-war trauma. Like, I don't know, probably a good example would be if anyone's played the game LA Noir, you know that in the narrative there's a lot of narrative that covers these characters that are coming out of war and having to readjust to their life, like to a normal life in some way. But then there's like some like depending on like the time period, you have like, because these movies are like spanning from like the 1930s to the like a good run of these movies 1930s to 1950s, and with that there comes a lot of hardship that was dealt with. As you know, in America we had the Great Depression. You had people that were having to like scrap by to just make a dollar. So a lot of these movies centered around gangsters as a point of conflict for these characters to kind of like overcome or like maybe work with. But I guess just to break it down a little bit more simply, there are very key elements when it comes to noir. And let me get my list up so that I know what I'm writing.
You being all fancy.
I'm trying my best.
I love it. It's great.
You know that TikTok trend that's going around where they're like, kidnappers kidnap you, but they bring you back after 2 hours because you won't shut up about X subject, and then it's like it stitches into you like talking about whatever. This is me. This is where they bring me back.
Oh. I haven't been on TikTok for like days.
I mean, then good for you.
Myself.
Good for you. Let me get my list. Let's see what chat's doing while I do that. All right. All right, so starting with, let me, boop. Just getting down into like the basics without having to spend like a 2-hour lecture on this thing. So, if you look at a noir film, so take for instance like Sunset Boulevard or The Maltese Falcon as like your, just right off the cuff. You have character, you look at the characters. Your first character, which is always going to be your protagonist, you notice that in these films, your protagonist is it kind of like separates off from like what the standard like American storytelling was trying to show, which was for American storytelling like you have to have your hero who's obviously the good guy. He's got to be like wholesome, all American, slice of white bread. That like that's the kind of guy you want to see like on a poster or something. Superman, so to speak. Like very like start of DC Comics Superman. That's the hero that American media would always be trying to sell you. But when it came to noir films, they were starting to kind of take more of, if I'm going to keep using DC as an example, Batman. You wanted somebody who's kind of like an anti-hero, somebody who kind of strays away from like the Boy Scout trope. So
which is refreshing. Thank you.
Yeah, no, it's very refreshing, honestly. Like, I do love these movies. So your first character would always be your anti-hero. So and he would just usually be somebody who's like very kind of like obviously salted by the world already. Like, very.
So, like, when you say that,
yeah.
the first thing that pops in my head is The Watchmen.
Yes. More or less, yeah. Yeah, very much like, I think for sure, yeah, The Watchmen, Rorschach is probably a good example of like somebody who's like caricatured into that style.
Mm-hmm.
Which is funny because Rorschach was based off of the DC hero, or vigilante, I should say, The Question, who was very like, very much like noir styled, because he was what you would call, he was very like much like a detective. His whole thing was he had like he wore a mask that made it look like he had no face, which is really awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. Let's not draw him real quick.
The only thing I really remember from my time watching and reading like The Watchmen was how much I loved the comedian and how bad that was.
Lynn.
What?
Oh.
What are you gonna say? What are you saying?
You know, I can't draw hats. That's what I'm gonna say.
No. What were you gonna say, Vic?
I'm like, I don't want to say I'm not surprised, but I'm like, yeah, that checks out. I mean, you like complicated characters like that.
Yeah.
You do enjoy complicated characters.
Too much. To a fault.
Yeah. You know what? I'm just giving up here. I can't draw trilbies to save my fucking life, or fedoras. So anyway, you have your anti-hero. Your second most notable character that you would have in a noir film would be, this is where the dawn of the femme fatale was basically introduced into cinema. You have this character, this female, usually female presenting character, who is very like, obviously like, I'm trying to find the words. She's very independent, very like, you know, you've never seen a woman like this before on screen. Oh my god, she is independent. She is like, you know. you hear like the brass instrumental every time she walks in, and you're like, yep, there it is.
The brass instrument.
You know the one, like the trombone.
The jazz saxophone.
Yeah, the jazz saxophone. There it is.
So it's Fujiko from Lupin.
Yes, Fujiko from Lupin is your femme fatale.
I'm okay with that.
Yep.
God, I love that anime so much.
Yeah, I love Fujiko so much.
So me and Vic watched like
let's
the
talk about that
movie, finally, and I just remember Fujiko just beat the loving crap out of like these bad guys.
For the record, she used her legs.
What? Vic was literally like, "What? Hold on, what?"
Leave me alone.
You're having a moment.
I had to pause the film for like 5 seconds.
You did. You're like, hold on. I'm like, do you need to go back and watch it? That was fun.
That was a very fun movie.
That was a very fun movie. I enjoyed that very much.
All right, so you would have so you have your femme fatale. Sometimes you'll have a damsel. Sometimes the femme fatale is the damsel. In some, depending on the movie. Like sometimes they're interchangeable. It's somebody for your anti-hero to save.
Mm-hmm.
And then usually 9 times out of 10, you're gonna have the mafia.
You gotta have the mafia involved.
Gotta have the mafia involved, because I mean, this was, especially in like the early films, like this was like the height of like Prohibition era. You had people that were bootlegging, people like committing like insurance fraud, like the whole kit and caboodle, basically. And this is the point where I kind of run out of things to say. Because I'm trying to... Okay, so let me... So I'm trying to find my talking points, because I actually did have some. Like, not kind of saved, but you know. Okay. There we go. Alright, so... Your anti-hero... Okay, so we have anti-hero. He's typically, 9 times out of 10, is going to be your hard-boiled Dick Tracy detective kind of guy. For more recent, Kay the Mighty mentioned in chat, Eddie from Who Framed Roger Rabbit kind of falls into that before, you know, the end of the movie. Mm-hmm. He was very much that, kind of fit that character at the very, like, a good, like, pretty much the beginning of the movie.
I loved that movie as a kid.
That's a funny, I love that movie.
I do too.
Alright, so you've got your femme fatale. We have, okay, so.
Can a femme fatale be a man? I know it's femme in, like, the word, but I'm just wondering, has there been any, like, movies where there has been a man?
Not that I've seen, but if we want to make one, we can.
I think there absolutely should be one.
Okay, I believe there should be one too. So, the femme fatale, or also known as the deadly woman, she's a woman who exploits weaknesses of men to her own advantage. These characters are usually sexy, mysterious, duplicitous, double-crossing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Also, for the like full-on disclosure, these movies back in the day were misogynistic as fuck.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, just full on, just
product of their time, I guess.
Absolutely, it's definitely a product of like the time that they were being made. Like, I can't remember for the life of me like what movie, but like there's a movie where like the main character only ever refers to the female character as baby. He never calls her by name, and it's like,
oh, that's annoying.
Yeah, I know, right? Toots.
Toots.
Okay, we're putting Erie in a noir film.
Please, that would be so fun. Oh my god.
And then in she walked, and then a bear attacked me from the window. Okay, so Grayson is the femme fatale. It has been decided. So we were going to build a noir adventure, and we were going to have you guys pick our characters, or if you wanted to make up new characters. But if you want Grayson to be the femme fatale, we're going for it.
So Gray is totally the femme fatale to diss. That's what Kay says.
Oh my god. So, alright, so I guess, like, getting on to, the main, like, storylines for noir, you know, at least narratively for noir films, a lot of these movies were about, you know, expressing the darkness of humanity. It was always about showing the corruption within the system, like, these movies were always like, you have an okay thing, like, it's starting out kind of okay, things are pretty shitty for the main character, but we're gonna just kind of take you in this, like, next hour and a half, and we're gonna make things worse for them.
That's my bread and butter.
That's our bread and butter for sure.
Oh yeah, we love doing that.
And typically some of these movies, the main character is always like coerced or forced into having to do something that goes against like their moral code.
But if they're like a anti-hero, their moral code's kind of anyway.
Yeah, they're already kind of on a thin line, and then this movie just kind of like tips them over.
Well, what would you say would be your favorite movie or piece of media?
My favorite noir movie?
Yeah, or media or whatever.
Me personally, I like Sunset Boulevard. Like, that's one of my particular favorites when it comes to watching these movies. I think another movie that it kind of is like borderline, on whether or not it's a noir film, but oh shit! Wow, the title just escaped me. Holy shit!
Goodbye.
There it went. Oh my god! Hold up! It's a really well-known film too. What the fuck?
Maltese Falcon?
No. Citizen Kane.
Okay.
There it is. I was saying Rosebud in my head like 50 times. I was saying Rosebud in my head like 50 times to recall it, and I was like, it's Rosebud? Rosebud. Citizen Kane.
If you would have said Rosebud, I would have got it.
Yeah, I know, but point is, that's actually one of my least favorite films to watch.
What?
Citizen Kane.
Oh, really?
I just wasn't a fan of it when I watched it at the time. Maybe if I rewatch it again, I might have a different opinion. But where I was at currently in like college when I was watching it, I was just like, this ain't it. I ain't having it. It felt like a very pretentious film to me, but you know. I think that's because I was in a cinematography course, and everyone overhyped it.
That's your problem right there. Yeah.
Everyone overhyped it. They're like, "Oh, Citizen Kane, that is the piece de resistance. That is the movie. That is the movie to watch." And I was like, "This is not that great, guys." I suddenly get all of the. It's like I suddenly get all of the references made in other movies about this movie, but I'm not. That's it. I suddenly get all the movie references that have happened. So tell me, chat, what's your favorite noir film? Also, what?
Would you consider Taxi Driver?
Taxi Driver? No. I mean, possibly. I think a lot of movies nowadays do kind of like implement these elements. Let me see. I'm gonna recall this movie real quick. Robert De Niro? Yeah, I'd definitely say it's a... I just looked at the cast list and I'm like, yeah, totally. Yeah, I would definitely call Taxi Driver a... It would definitely fall in a noir film. Because, like, the thing about noir films, it's like, it's not strictly set within, like, that time frame of, like, 1930s, 1950s. There are movies that have branched out from then on that do follow these elements, like, these storytelling elements, these character archetypes. Like, all of these are still used in a lot of today's films and shows. So, Lynn, what's your favorite?
I'm not familiar enough with you know, the movies. I don't watch movies. That's my problem.
I mean, no, that's fair.
We've talked about that.
I know, we've talked about this. Lynn does not watch movies. Lynn just goes to, like sit in a corner and just, like, kind of, like, opens... You just open your mouth and just...
I do.
What?
I said, all I do is draw. All day, every day.
This is true. You should at least watch a few movies just to, like, kind of, like, get, like, some like, inspiration. Like, don't watch a movie for, like, I guess watching a movie. Like, watch it to study it if, like, you ever feel the need to. Because, like, watching films is, like, actually a really good way to study, like, different elements of things. I do it all the time.
I know what would be considered a neo-noir film.
Ooh, what?
7.
Oh my god.
7.
Yep.
Basic Instinct is also.
Basic Instinct. I just realized that chat probably can't hear you because I have you muted on Discord.
Rude.
Well, it's because... Okay, you know,
I know.
It's because there's like a weird echo.
Yeah, yeah.
No, that's fine. Let me, I'll unmute you and see what happens. Alright, I have now given Tabitha the means to speak.
Uh-oh.
You may now say words.
Oh.
There she is.
Strangers on a train. Hitchcock. Strangers meet on a train and fall into a plot to kill each other's wives.
Fun.
Interesting. I'm looking at chat.
I'm down for it. Jesus says The Dark Knight is me fave.
Oh. I know another neo-noir.
Yes.
Blade Runner.
I remember when I had to sit and watch Blade Runner. That was...
And?
Man.
Oh.
I get it. I get
it's
what...
because you were forced to sit and watch it.
Yeah, if I'm forced to sit and watch a movie, like, I'm told that I have to sit and watch this movie no matter what, because it's the greatest movie of all time.
I remember you having to sit down and watch Blade Runner.
Because I was complaining about it the whole time.
Yes! You were texting me.
Yeah, I was like, this
Or
movie,
I
I
feel
can't
like
do
if
this.
you were just given the chance to just...
If I was allowed to organically watch it, I might have enjoyed it more.
Yeah.
That was a long-ass movie, and I'm pretty sure the fact that it felt so long was because I was forced to watch it.
Yeah.
Alright, so we get, like, now we have an idea of how these noir films work. Should we, should we start making something?
Sorry, I'm just doodling.
No, that's a good doodle. Like, damn, those are really awesome.
Ooh, I have one more.
We should do some like light and shadow studies. Because I still need to learn this shit.
I will happily tell you everything I know.
Let me just get rid of all this shit up here. Whoop.
Those are all good notes, though.
Fine, I'll keep them. How dare you yawn into your microphone and do that? This is what happens when I give Tabitha speaking privileges. And now she's coming to the back to kill me.
Uh-oh.
What?
Nothing.
What about me coming back to kill you? What?
I was saying this is why I've revoked your speaking privileges, because we don't be yawning into microphones and coughing. We're professionals, maybe.
That's a stretch.
That's a very big stretch.
So, like, the extent of what I know as far as noir goes is pretty much just me doodling down here.
Hey, yeah, light play. Yeah,
Hard
lots of stark.
lighting.
Yeah, lots of
my
hard
favorite
lighting.
thing. I love hard lighting, or just like weird lighting
Hold on.
in drawings and stuff. As we all know.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm googling something just to make sure that I have this correctly.
Oh, okay.
Because, you know, sometimes, like, you think you know, like, how a word works, but then you're like, no, wait, this ain't it.
Whoops.
That's what I was looking for, 16:1. Okay, the 16:1 lighting ratio.
Oh, okay.
I was just making sure I had that correct, because I'm like, I don't want to sound like I don't know things. God forbid.
Whoops.
Yeah, so, yes, that 16:1 lighting ratio, like, that pretty much has become the look of noir films. Like, that's usually what people try to achieve. I've actually noticed nowadays that in a lot of films, people are kind of, like, going back to that drastic lighting. Like, although they're using, like, more LED lighting by doing that, but, you know.
Yeah.
Alright, anyway, teach me lighting shit.
Okay.
Okay.
Here, we got it.
Otherwise, I'll just draw this boy all over. Just.
Like, yay.
Yeah.
Oh, let's draw Irian. Let's draw Irian with dramatic lighting.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Okay,
Ooh.
clear the canvas. I'll show you how to do it.
That's an echo. All right, let me. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this. Ah, damn it. Boop. Okay.
Well, you want to draw Irian's beautiful face real quick?
So should I do that in sketch layer?
Yeah.
All right, what are we going for? Are we going for like a bust? Or are we going for like a waist up? Or what's?
Let's just do a bust. I guess that'll be easier. Ah.
Ah. Love that, man.
Oh, look at that handsome man.
That handsome man.
I love Arian. I should really make another piece of him being all dramatic.
Is he even capable of that? Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh no, I lost room for his hair. This cannot.
He needs his hair.
Oh god, he needs his hair. It's like his entire being. Oh. Oh, he looks very nice. Tabitha just came back to show me her repaint of her Asmodeus pop vinyl that she purchased today.
Oh, hello.
I came a little too much tuft. Oh.
There.
No, I'm talking about Arian. There we go. That looks more correct. There it is.
Look at that handsome lad.
Alright. There's an Arian.
He's so handsome.
Look at him. Now what?
Okay, so let's make him look all dramatic, shall we?
Alright.
All right. Do you want to do it, or do you want me to do a duplicate and do it on one side and you do it on the other?
I guess walk me through it, and I can see if I'm gonna do this correctly.
Okay, so let's say for extra drama, we're gonna have the light be coming in from this direction.
Okay.
Okay, so top of your head, what's the first like places you'd want to shade? Think about a human face or like a humanoid face and like what sticks out and what is set back.
How harsh is this lighting? Is it like a soft light or is it like a full on like?
We're gonna say a harsh light.
All right, so I would think like maybe like under here, like around this area. Yeah. Right there. That little spot under there. Just gonna. Right. Fuck. I'm so bad at lighting. It's like my absolute downfall. I don't know.
You've got the right idea.
Okay.
You got the right idea. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna steal him real quick.
Steal him.
Zoop. Oh. Gonna. I stole him. I'm gonna move him over here.
Okay.
Can you move him off to the side?
Oh yeah.
Oh, hello.
What side am I moving him to?
Move him to the left.
Boop.
There he is. There he is.
Did you do one?
Oh god, why is he flipping?
Oh, I don't even see yours at all.
Oh, it's because I haven't let him go yet.
Oh, okay. Just like Arian. Just can't let things go.
Let it go! There.
Ah, there he is.
There he is.
Ah, it's my twin brother.
God, don't tell me it's my brother. Okay, so...
His evil twin. Has a mustache.
So, lighting is coming from this way. It's going to be a harsh light.
Oop.
So, pretty much, what you're going to want to do is all of this is going to be in light, as well as over here.
Okay.
So you won't need the under the brow that you've got going on right here.
Okay.
Just because the bridge isn't that wide. Let me. Boop. Okay. So yeah, you're still gonna get light over here because basically light is gonna come in, hit this, and then bounce back up right here.
Okay. Okay.
So that's the thing I always try to be mindful of, because if you have this slope right here, is going to bounce. Light bounces because it sucks.
Yeah, light fucking sucks. Who needs it?
Yes. The nose part you got right.
Yay.
But the nose is also going to cast a shadow going this direction.
Okay.
Okay. And you have under the lip is good.
Okay.
And this entire section is pretty much going to be all in shadow except for one place. yeah, pretty much. So it's gonna be like you're gonna have a little bit of light coming on the chin.
Okay.
So we're just gonna depending on how wide the nose is, you're gonna see a little bit of the bridge.
Okay. Okay.
So like that. And I'll give you a quiz real fast.
Uh-huh.
What part of the face on this side over here is going to be sticking out to where it will catch light?
Would it be this area right here?
Yes.
Yay.
That's it. And it's usually like a triangle because that's the natural shape of the cheekbone.
Yes.
So you'll have like this little triangle, but everything else is going to be in shadow. And if you really want to get fancy, because you have light, your light's coming in like this, the shadow on the neck will actually follow that as well.
Yay.
You did it!
Yay.
Yeah. Look how handsome.
He's like, you
Handsome
can
lad.
only see like a quarter of my face, and Lena's like, exactly.
Yes. Exactly. Leave it that way.
Oh, poor guy.
So, let's see here. Oh, look at him.
I guess while we do this real quick, we should have chat pick their Noir adventure, I guess.
Yeah. Choose your own noir adventure.
Choose your own Noir adventure.
So what do we need? We need an anti-hero.
We need an anti-hero, so typically, like, I guess, like a hard-boiled detective if we want one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously there will have to be some kind of, outside antagonist, whether that be the Mafia, whether that be someone, like an old, like, rival. Some crazy doctor that just rolls up in the middle of a small German town and, brings a weird box with him.
Stranger, got it.
So, maybe the cabinet of Dr. Caligari was where I got Stranger from. Something in me was just like, you know, some weird dude who acts like he's like certified in doctor things, specifically psychiatry, was just like, I have a weird box here, and I think everyone should come look at it. Also, I'm going to secretly rob your homes at night.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Oh no, my monster in the box fell in love with a woman. Whatever shall I do? I think I will kidnap said woman and hypnotize her to do my evil bidding.
The chat says, wouldn't the rival to him be the bear in the woods that appears every time he tries to find his love?
Oh my god.
That
Ben.
would be, Ben, yeah.
It's Ben.
It's Ben. We never designed Ben.
Ben's a hoe.
Ben is a hoe. Poor Ben.
Who keeps messaging me? Oh, nobody's messaging me. I'm just in group chats.
Oh,
Oop.
Yeah. Congrats, you did Noir lighting.
Oh my god, I did a lighting.
And then you gotta just leave this all in black. Make it extra dramatic. That's all Lena sees in the woods.
Oh dear god, that's horrifying.
I know.
Just hear Lena. Just out in the distance. She's like, oh god.
If you want to be like super fancy, you can like add little like bits of reflective light to like on an ear or something.
Ooh, fancy.
But good. What are you doing lighting?
Ah! I did the lighting.
It definitely becomes like a memory like thing after a while. It depends on where the light's coming from, because then
Yeah.
it'll change everything. But yeah. Ooh, you highlighted that jawline though.
Neat.
Look at that. Look at that. You did good.
I did a thing.
You did. He's so handsome.
Handsome lad.
Annoying as shit, but he's handsome.
Lena's words. Exactly.
Yeah. If I had a dollar for every time someone called me handsome, I'd be in debt. Have you heard that audio on TikTok before?
Oh no. I feel like
so
earrings
funny.
would be if I had $1 for every time somebody called me annoying,
Oh, he'd be rich.
I'd never buy a drink again.
I love him.
I love him too. He's not a good boy, but you know. He's trying.
I still have panels left over from when I was going to do like a one-off comic of his that I never finished.
You could always do
Killing
it.
his Squad. Look at that.
Look at that boy.
Look at him. It literally, if the light was coming from the other direction, just flip it.
Yeah.
I think it's stuck on. I think I really went on the layer because I cut and paste.
Oh, whoopsies. That's fine.
That's whatever.
Yeah, it is.
It's drama. It's fine.
It's whatever.
Yeah.
Alright, let me save this.
Save this boy.
Alright, let me check. Let's go to chat. So. No.
Oh, they said you did good.
No! Positive
Oh,
reinforcement. Oh, shucks. Oh, zipper.
So, we have two characters that would be perfect for this kind of genre.
Yes. Oop. Oop.
Yep.
I don't know how to get rid of this.
Oh, look, you got rid of the sketch marks.
I did. Oh shit, I did. Now how do I get rid of the lines?
I don't know. Let me save this real fast.
Oh fuck, Irian's stuck here.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit. How do you get rid of him? Oh no! Is this what it's like for Lena?
He won't go away!
Oh my god, I can't erase him at all.
Uh-oh, hold on.
Oh.
Okay, I got him on this end.
Okay, you can erase him then. Get rid of him. Get him out of here. Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Can you erase mine?
The heck?
What
Where
the?
did you put him on?
I don't know. Wait, hold on. There's an extra layer. Oh.
Oh, got him. Ben came through.
Oh wow, he really wouldn't leave.
Like, wait.
He's like, no, wait, baby.
Baby, come back.
Baby, come back. All right. So let's All right, so let's put our hero, our femme fatale, and yeah, let's do a villain. Why not?
Who do you want to do? Chat.
All right, chat. Decide who you want in this choose your own noir adventure. And we will get to drawing.
Yeah. Do you want to do the sketches and I'll do the lines and lighting?
Absolutely.
Okay. You said that with such enthusiasm. Absolutely.
Abso-fucking-lutely all the time. I love it when we do it. It's fun.
It is fun. We come up with really cool stuff sometimes.
We do. I'm still not over that disc tarot card. I'm like, damn, we did that.
I know. I actually looked at it not too long ago. I was like, ha.
I was like, damn, we made that. That happened.
Or the Sea Devil one was always fun too. I like looking at that one.
All right, so first option in chat. I'm gonna read this word for word from Squidly. I don't care who he is, but stranger, please. Okay, so stranger's the villain no matter what. We have hero oh my god, I don't know if Alistair would be good in a oh, he'd be too pure.
He would be so pure.
He'd be so pure. Stranger is the femme fatale.
Stranger as the femme fatale would be amazing.
I'm still on the idea about Grayson being the femme fatale.
Lord. Because it's the boots, isn't it?
It's the boots.
I don't think Grayson would be a very good femme fatale just because of how clumsy he is. He'd be like sitting on a desk and then slide off of it.
Yeah, whoops. Let me lower this slightly. Hey, come back. I didn't say stop. There we go.
Who would be a good anti-hero?
I don't know, but Strange is obviously the femme fatale now.
Okay, yeah. Go for that one.
Hold on. wait, I have a really good pose for this. Shit.
Great.
Guys,
Do you need more canvas?
No. I have enough canvas.
Okay.
It's Stranger. All I have to do is draw a line.
Oh, okay, fair.
I can turn sideways and disappear.
Poof.
It's this natural talent.
Oh my god. I'm very curious on where you're going for this. I'm scared now.
Yes, you should be.
Oh great. I'm trying to picture Alistair as a noir hero.
I'm trying to. Okay, so hear me out.
Okay.
Alistair is a detective, just period.
That would be a train wreck.
You know what? I think the first chapter was Alistair being a detective because he had his little notebook. He was interviewing everyone on the streets, including the dog.
That's true. He was very diligent.
He's a very good note taker.
But like, I'm imagining like Alistair in like a suit and like a little trilby, and he's like, "Hi."
Hi, I'm your. Oh my god, his little office. He's like sitting at his little desk, like just sitting at his desk.
His desk is too small. He's too big. Big boy. He has a little bun. He has a bun, probably.
Oh yeah, he's business professional, obviously.
Business professional.
He's just like sitting at his desk, just waiting for clients. He's got a little like bow tie.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so. Yeah, give him a little hat.
You know I can't draw hats.
Yeah, there you go. There it is.
Perfect. Hold on, his like knees are sticking up. There's his little desk.
My god. Little thing of coffee that says like #1 bro. I thought you wrote defective on there.
No! He's just waiting for his clients. I have to save this boy. He's too fucking cute.
Oh my god. Hello.
He's ready for his clients.
I am a private eye.
I'm just gonna move him down here just to make me happy.
Okay. While you're working on that, I'm gonna actually line and color him.
Okay, let me read chat real quick. What's happening here? Okay, so wait, Danger for hero and West is the villain. Oh, West is the villain? Wait a minute.
I'll agree with that.
Ooh, I like Alina has anti-hero energy. This is true. She very much does. She's very... I will say that for Alina, when I... initially in the original Horde campaign that she was from, when I introduced her, it was very much they walk into her office scenario, because she was like sitting in the governor's desk, just like with her legs propped up on it, just playing her little instrument. It's very much a scene that was set. Oh, look at him, he's so cute. Oh god, the stranger's so cursed. So I always imagine, like, from those movies where they're wearing, like, the big fur coats.
Oh my god. He has nothing underneath his coat.
Absolutely. There. Grandma, it is me.
Anastasia.
It is me, Anastasia, and I have a gun. Give me all your money. Hold on, I'm gonna make this a full body because, you know, it's called for. Oh. Perfect. So now I can do this. Perfect. What a beautiful femme fatale. Wait, hold on. I do want to make this a little bit better.
Ew. I just looked over.
He was like, oh. It's like this just like very expensive like fur coat that he obviously stole from somebody. And I just gotta do that like that little like little black dress that obviously Stranger's just a curse. Well, you can just see like rib cage. Look at him in his little detective desk. Look at that little man.
He's so cute.
Oh, he's so precious. Oh my god, he is best private eye. Oh my god. He is the cutest thing ever. Also, it said that that Stranger stole this fur coat from Grayson.
I don't think Grayson would wear a fur coat.
No?
I don't think so.
Would he just own one?
Probably.
He would buy it with the thought of, you know, maybe I could pull it off, and then he just never wears it. It sits at the back of his closet.
Let him wear a fur coat.
I don't think he could wear a fur coat around this, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think Grayson would be like. He doesn't like strike me as like a fur coat dude.
Nah, not at all. I do feel like he
more
would
of,
have he would have bought it on a
That's it,
whim.
dude.
Just would have bought it on a whim and just like, you know what? I don't know why I bought this, and it just sits in his closet.
It had to be faux fur.
It probably, yeah. Dis would not allow it.
Mm-mm.
There we go. He's so cute. He's so fucking cute. I can't. All right, villain. Who am I doing for a villain?
Fur coat.
What?
Would Rhoda be the type to have a fur coat? Chad asked.
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, probably.
I don't see her having a fur coat either. Like, I don't know. Like,
Honestly, it probably would have been gifted. It's one of those gifts that would have been like... her mom would be like, this is from your grandmother, and she's just like, I'm never gonna wear this.
It's like, oh, thanks.
Oh, thanks.
Mom.
Thanks, mother.
Yeah. Look at him.
He's so...
What color is this suit? Oh, he needs to have like a blue suit with like the white pinstripe.
Yes.
I'm doing.
God, look at him. He's so precious.
I'm excited to play him on Monday.
Oh man, I need to plan things for Monday.
Wait, would he have a suit or would he just have like a dress shirt with suspenders? That'd be West. West would have the dress shirt with like the suspenders.
Oh,
probably.
yeah, absolutely.
Alistair would have the suit.
Alistair would have the suit. He's got to be a proper boy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have stranger for femme fatale. Trying to think who's gonna be this villain.
Who's a good villain? Without being Rhoda.
I know, like without it being Rhoda, who's a good villain to put into this scenario?
Jayon, Rocco.
Oh god. I don't think Rocco could do organized crime.
No, I don't think so.
He can't do organized to begin with.
Good question.
Chat, who do you think who do you think should our villain be?
Who would Stranger view as a villain? Is what Kay says.
Who would?
I know the answer to that one.
Oh. I also know I know another answer to that one.
That would be like a brown though, wouldn't it?
Let me see if I can.
It's killing me.
He's so cute.
Look at this good boy. These little papers.
He's got his little papers. He's the best detective this side of wherever the hell he is.
I would want him to handle my case.
He would. Oh my goodness.
Chat, would you guys hire Alistair for your private eye work?
In a fucking heartbeat, I would. He is very diligent in his work.
Yes.
Very diligent. He's a good note taker. He'll always follow up on a lead. The lead may be wrong the first 3 times, but he'll follow up on it.
Yay.
Yay.
I trust him with my life.
God, I absolutely do trust him with my life. Look at him, he's so fucking cute. I can't.
Are you still looking for a villain?
No, I'm working on one.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Who'd you pick?
So I ended up picking the wizard from our Thursday game because Stranger has appeared a few times as an NPC, and every time he has appeared as an NPC, our wizard has fucking hated him.
Oh, well.
It's just like it's just like I hate this guy, and I think the reason why is because like there's a little bit of Stranger that reminds her of herself, and she's not willing to admit that yet. Make sure I'm getting this right. Yeah, just about. Okay. I'm gonna just not do that right there.
I'm going so hard on this little chibi. Like,
You're doing your
thing.
damnedest on that chibi, and I love it. He looks so fuck. He's so cute. Oop.
I have my priorities in place, clearly.
Yeah, clearly, it's good priorities between drawing that chibi and lining Stranger. I can see where the preference is.
But he's so cute.
He's so cute. He's like, I am on the case, good citizen. I'm just gonna focus in on this boy. That should be a sticker. Like, without a doubt. I need this good boy to be on my laptop. Love his little eyebrows every time.
You are obsessed with his eyebrows, and I love it.
Look, they're so square, and they're so just... It works. Cause like I could draw a face on anything. Like I could just draw a face on like a fucking like apple or something, and I'll just be like, hey, it's a cute little apple. But then I put the eyebrows, and I'm like, it's an Alistair apple.
Just immediately, Alistair apple.
I'm a good bean.
I take my character's eyebrows very seriously.
I mean, it's a good practice to have. It helps really like make them distinct.
Mm-hmm.
He's so cute.
Stripe.
Oh.
Can we get a zoom in on that and how cute he is?
Absolutely. I need to save him first. Aww.
There.
Oh my god, look at him. Alright, there we go. Save that.
There, I got rid of the heart. There you go.
How dare you?
Oh. Oh wait. There's a very, very specific detail he needs to have.
Please tell me, what is that detail? Oh my god.
You know what I'm doing?
I think I know what you're doing. Yes.
I don't think I can.
It'll be a little
It's
small,
a
but
press
you know.
sticker. It's a press hat.
Press
Little
hat.
sticker thing.
So good, he's so cute. Alright, let me save this again.
Yay.
Yay! It's worth
Hello.
it. Detail was worth it. How can I, like, take your case, bro? Oh no, your cat was stuck in a tree?
So tell me about the murder.
So... Oh my god. So where were you at the time of the murder? For the last time there was no murder. Okay, but, like, you said that there was a murder. Alright, it is
Clearly
needed.
desperate.
Chibi
What
Alistair.
is happening? What is this?
What is what?
Happening here?
That's
on-
that's a little curl. That's like a little hair, like a
Okay.
stray hair.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Gorgeous. Do you like this coat? I stole it from my dead mother.
God.
Well, I stole it from her when she was not dead, and then after I stole it, then... Well, you know. Oh, God, Stranger would just be perfect for this entire scenario. I love this. I'm gonna crop this Alistair and just
Have him forever.
have him forever. I definitely want to make him a little sticker. It'd be so cute.
Oh, my dog is upset.
Oh no, Whiskey, why?
It's not bed. It's bedtime. That's why.
Whiskey, some of us have jobs in the morning. As much as we don't want to go to them. Let me scroll. There he is. I kind of want to, like, make him a little emoji to put on the Discord.
I don't know if he'll show up.
Yeah, he might not show up, but just, like, I love the idea of, like, a little Alistair at a desk, just like, hello,
Hello. Hello.
the doctor is in.
I don't have a doctorate, but I listen real good.
Sister Sarah says, I'm a real good listener. Oh, God, look at this sweet boy. But, okay, I'm gonna go put him on the Discord forever.
Okay.
I love how when I go to open my draw pile folders, the first thing that opens up is one of the older sketches we did, and it's the one where Grayson's getting eaten by a frog.
Like,
Poor Grayson. There we go. He looks beautiful.
who?
Stranger.
Oh. Wasn't expecting that.
He looks absolutely beautiful. I am completely biased in my opinion, however. I feel like Stranger would definitely be like doing the whole like narration, just out loud.
Nope.
And then in I walked like tall drink of gasoline. And then Alistair's just at his desk like, ma'am, this is a Wendy's.
He just slinks in the door, and Alistair's just sitting there like this, like, hello.
Hello. He's just like, oh, wrong room. He just slinks out, just in reverse.
This is a really obscure reference, but have you ever seen the Triplets of Belleville?
I've heard of it. I have not seen
French.
it.
Let me see if I can
I think I've definitely heard of it.
It's a mostly silent movie, so it's
Okay,
kind of nice.
okay.
But hold on.
Okay.
Belleville. GIF. This is how I imagine like Stranger walking around. Hold on.
Oh no.
Hold
Just
on.
like in general, or just in this scenario?
In this scenario, hold on a second. Find one.
Okay, let me see.
Hold on. I gotta. It's worth it, I promise.
Okay, I believe you.
Okay, here. I was saying it to you on Messenger, but this is how I imagine Stranger walking around like that.
Oh my god! Just oh, it's the scoliosis for me.
Ugh, it's so good.
That's certainly a method of walking.
Let me see if I can find the other bit. It's supposed to be like an obnoxious waiter. Like super pretentious waiter, obviously.
Obnoxious, check.
Also, that movie also has to do with the mafia, so
Oh, nice.
yeah, mafia's involved somehow. But like, look how it just like moves around. Like,
This candle does not need to be that dramatic.
there you go. He's watching someone pour champagne.
My god. That is certainly an interested method of observing. Hello?
Oh.
Hello? Random cat fights happening. Okay. Welcome to my side of Texas where people don't put their cats away at night. They just leave them to wander around.
Oh.
It's certainly an annoying thing.
I imagine.
Imagine having to like take your dog out at like 3 a.m. because he needs to go to the bathroom right then. And then you're like still in your REM cycle, and next thing you know you're being pulled halfway across the goddamn parking lot because you saw a cat. Good stuff.
I'm like super into like chasing cats.
I think it's the terrier in him. He's just very like,
If it's a mole or something underground, he'll like jump right to it. But like,
I definitely think it's the terrier in him because like normally he's, I mean, I would assume he's fine because he lives with a cat. He has seen what a cat looks like. So it's just hard to fathom why on earth he wants to chase another cat.
mm-hmm. Maybe I'm allowed to eat this one.
Maybe this one. This is the one. Okay.
God, Stranger, you're like a fiery red pepper.
I am super spicy. Trying to think what color I should make this fur coat. Yeah, that works. Some kind of, like, mink or cashmere. Oh,
I'm just gonna go
excuse me.
ahead.
That coat should be purple. That is correct.
I'm just gonna go ahead and make our hero here.
Please do.
Done.
Yes, absolutely. We're sticking with it. That is absolutely the hero of our story. Alistair is our detective. Will he be salted by the corruption of this earth? That is to be determined.
I mean, it's the only logical.
You spent so much time on him, obviously. He needs to be the detective. Look at that good boy.
He's the perfect hero.
And then, like, he has to, like, go, like, investigate somewhere, and then he's just like, wait, hold on, I have an expert I can call, and just West just shows up with a crowbar.
I imagine West, like, for some reason, if, like, West in a noir setting gives me, Bigby Wolf energy.
I love Bigby.
Yeah, like, I imagine that's how West would be.
Oh, poor guy.
Like, as far as, like, at least as far as, like, looks goes, for sure.
I need you to know, when I played The Wolf Among Us, I chose all of the sarcastic options I could.
Of course.
My god. Oh, stranger. You certainly, made choices in your life.
That's a nice way to put it. Saffron in a noir setting would 100% be the scared damsel.
Oh, poor Saffron. Just like, oh,
Poor guy.
jeepers. Have a fainting couch for him at all times.
Jeepers. Nope.
Let's give him like a little fainting couch. It's just like...
I feel that, like, Saffron and Alistair would be a good team. Like, let me get my cohort here, and then Saffron's just like, oh, huh.
just nervously sweating. Just like, here, I'm gonna call a real professional. Just like West and Alistair just like kick down the door to the, like, Saffron's, like, you know, office at the college, and it's just like, hey, professor, we need you to look at a thing, and he's just like, this is clearly outside the realm of my degree.
Cool, you over here.
It's like, hey, professor, we found a dead body, and it's just like, I am an archaeologist.
Yeah, so, like, how long does it take for this dead body to be dead before it's your territory?
I deal with ancient things, not bodies. Yeah, but, like, so...
He's an ancient thing now because he's no longer living.
He is past tense. Oh, poor Saffron. Chat says that Stranger's giving those hymn vibes.
Yes.
Yes. God.
You know, some of the Powerpuff Girl villains really, really stick with you as an adult. Can you guess who my favorite was?
It was Ace.
Think about it. God damn it!
Ace.
You knew immediately.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Oh. I just know.
I have a type. I'm sorry. Okay. Who's my second then?
Your second favorite? Oh god.
Yeah.
Now I have to think of the Powerpuff Girls villains. I'm gonna go ahead and assume him wasn't your second favorite.
No.
Was it Fuzzy Lumpkins?
No.
He was my favorite.
He gives off such like Zipper
If Zipper
vibes.
stopped giving a fuck, that would be him.
Yeah.
Because I remember rewatching the Powerpuff Girls, and like it was the episode where they introduced Fuzzy Lumpkins, and I'm like, that man just wanted to be left alone. Like, I get it. He just wanted some peace and quiet. Don't you get off my property. Hello?
You got me thinking about Ace now. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I was gonna say my second, definitely nowhere near Ace is any of the Rowdy Rough Boys.
Just any of them.
Any of them, because they remind me of my druids.
Oh god. Which one's Rocco?
Sorry. Rocco is probably
Brick?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, which one was Brick?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
That's the only name I remember. I remember Brick, Butch, and there was another one.
Yeah.
Ben.
The counter to Blossom.
Yeah, I think that's who I was
Red
alluding
one.
to.
Brick. Yeah. I'd see him as like Brick.
Cyber Rose Art just said, this reminds me of my favorite line from the comic I'm writing. These are legally procured magical artifacts. This is crime scene evidence. Where's that? I do not know if you watched The Good Place, but the character Chidi Anagonye reminds me so much of Thafron sometimes, just with how he is. Just like
Aww.
complete nervous academic. Like
Nervous Academia is my favorite aesthetic.
I fucking love it. Like my favorite thing about him was like anytime he had to make a decision, but just like maybe like just deciding like what color hat to wear, he'd be standing there for like 2 hours just like overthinking the entire process.
Yes.
I'm just like, it's so perfect. It's just like, hey man, do you want a blueberry muffin? And he's just like, I don't know. Oh my god, Rosette, please watch. Like I'm just gonna highly recommend The Good Place. It is a very, very wild show to watch, and I greatly enjoyed all of it. And Chidi Anagonye is just everything that is Thafron. Alright, let me color Arlen in.
Still mad that you called me out so fast.
Oh, you know.
I'm still thinking about it.
Brain cell.
Yeah.
It's fine. You can call me out at any given time.
Not true friendship unless you guys can roast each other.
Basically.
Weirdly, on the Powerpuff Girls train, did you know they're making a live action series
Oh god, please no.
thing?
Please no.
Yeah, that's bad.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. It's supposed to be when they grow up and they're adults.
No.
Go back to their crime-fighting ways, and like they all have like severe problems for being superheroes as children. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's all live action.
No.
But of course, they all still stick with their color schemes.
Because that's how personalities work. No, absolutely not, no. No. I don't like.
Yeah. Rosette says the delusional 20-somethings. Yeah, I know. Quit rebooting things.
Please stop. Just stop rebooting things, or at least reboot things that could,
Needed to be rebooted.
Yeah, that could benefit from a reboot. Hello? Why do you have to make so much noise right now, sir? Oh, okay. Sometimes Champ just feels like rearranging the bed just so he can lay down in a specific way. Like he'll just like pick up the blankets and just throw the pillows around and then just be like, "Yes, this is correct." You're very picky about how you sleep.
Understandable.
I mean, me too, honestly.
You mean you don't pick a favorite color as a child and let it become your identity? I had so many different colors that were my quote-unquote favorites growing up. I could never pick.
I honestly got anxiety from thinking I had to pick one color and stick with it for my entire life because that's how favorite colors work.
Of course.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
And again, I think I gave myself a lot of anxiety thinking I had to base my personality around many things.
Nope.
Nope. And then I realized, wait, I don't have to have a personality.
Perfect.
And I've just been feeling so much better about it.
Yeah. Who needs personality?
Who
when
needs
you have
personality?
D&D?
Oh.
You have all personalities.
Oh god, please no. Alright, I'm gonna make her suit red.
God, she looks so fed up.
I mean, that's literally her entire being. I feel like that's exactly the face that the entire party makes anytime Phoebus opens his mouth.
I love Phoebus with my heart and soul, and that's not just because my character's his dad.
You're just saying that. You're not just saying that because he's your son.
No.
Okay.
I love Phoebus.
I love him too.
He's a fun character. He's, got a rich story going on.
Oh god, he. I need you to stop being dramatic, please.
Are you talking to Phoebus or?
No, I'm talking to. I'm just asking very nicely to the candle on my altar. Can you please? You don't have to scream. It's okay. So I got a woodwick candle that sits on my altar, and so I lit it before the stream because it's like, I feel like it's quality time in a way. And so I lit it, and it's just like, now it's just sitting there and just kind of like very low, it's very low to the candle itself, the flame, and it's just like heating the wood in the way that the wood just sounds like it's kind of like slightly like groaning and screaming, and I'm like, are you good? Are you good, man? We okay?
You cool?
Are we cool? I mean, it's a very stressful time, I understand. Okay, we're settling down. Alright. I mean, me too, buddy. Me too. Okay, let's do a black tie. And, yeah, there we go. But yeah, as it was mentioned earlier in chat, Arlen and Stranger are definitely enemies because of as stated by our DM, Arlen is a gambler who has to deal with Stranger, who's a con artist, and Stranger is the reality of her realizing how low she could possibly sink.
Oh.
Okay, let's see. There she is. Honestly, I feel Stranger might be a harsh reality for a lot of different people.
Fair.
I do remember when I first brought him into like a text RP, and he interacted with Cole, and he looked right at Cole, and he's like, "Remember, you could be me in 30 years." And that sat with Cole for a good long while.
I remember when Cole first came into Text RP, and he was just an asshole.
I remember he was an asshole with something to prove. I do remember that.
And then a druid walked by.
And then a druid walked in, tall, handsome,
Moldy.
and then in he walked. Green skin, a little bit moldy, had a weird, funky ripeness to him.
Yep.
Unwashed.
And then he died.
And then he died. Addie, do we want to talk about that?
I mean, there's really nothing that much to say. Addie died. Like, you know. It is what it is. Fucking boot.
Look at him, he's so cute. This sweet little bean.
I know.
And then there's Stranger.
There.
Perfect. This is quite the cast.
I'm on the case. That's so cute.
I'm on the case. I feel like Stranger sends Alistair on like some like wild goose chase to like
Oh, chase the goose.
chase the goose. Or Stranger literally tells him, "I'm going to send you on a wild goose chase." And then Alistair literally comes back with a goose. Caught him!
Holy shit, you did it.
You madman.
You actually did it. You son of a bitch.
Oh no! I think Addie dying is news to Rosette.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Cyber Rosard. He what now? Yeah, Addie kind of, sort of, okay, so we're gonna lay the scene out. We're in this forbidden library that only Cole knows about. Our fate
Addie
is in
can't
his...
read.
Addie can't read. West has the reading comprehension of, like, maybe a 5-year-old right now.
By himself.
By himself. With Dis, he can read anything. Because he's got special warlock eyes. they're all basically having to use Cole as their guide because Cole says he's been here before, and everyone's like, I completely trust you. We enter a room that is filled to the gills with intellect devourers.
On the bottom. They were on the bottom.
They were on the bottom floor. We were on the top.
Down.
It was a 2-level floor. We were on the top level. 15 feet down was the intellect devourers. We saw one that was like the answer to a puzzle, so we tried to grab it. They all went completely fuck nuts crazy. Started climbing out.
Addy grabbed it.
Addy grabbed it. Addy got attacked by several of them, and his 11 intelligence got zapped.
Yep.
By about 15 points. He went brain dead first.
He went brain dead.
He went brain dead first, and then he went dead.
Yeah.
And then Cole had to Cole pulled a Hail Mary and casted Revivify on him. Brought him back. Was able to cast Greater Restoration, which brought back his intelligence, and everything's kind of sort of okay right now, but not really.
Yeah, not really. There's gonna be... He was permadead.
He was permadead.
For a brief moment.
He was defrosted.
He was dead for a solid, like, couple minutes, I think.
Yeah, he was.
And then, you know, Cole brought him back to life, but he was still at, like, 1 intelligence. And so he's just, like, staring out into the nothingness until...
His signature 1,000-yard stare.
Yeah.
Look, it's entirely the reason why I had to go out to Barnes & Noble today and get the one thing.
You owe him nothing!
But...
You owe him nothing!
But... Rosette, he
he
was dead and then he got better.
Yes.
He is not better. I will let that be known.
He's worse.
There's gonna be some lore coming up about that.
Yay, finally!
Yes, it was less than a minute, Rosette.
Was it?
It was within the round.
It was less than a minute.
Oh, it was within the round. Yeah.
It was within the round when it was happening.
Well, like, he cast Greater Restoration first.
He did.
Yeah, which
didn't work.
It didn't work, and we started to continue to go, but it was still, I guess, within the time frame.
Yeah, because like in terms of because we were now in initiative combat, so when we're within combat, a minute is 10 rounds.
Ah.
So we were all within the constraints of a minute.
He's dead, boy.
He was dead. He was dead dead.
Mm-hmm.
What are we drawing anything after this? Or are we just vibing?
I think we're just vibing now.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't think I can do better than that, Alistair.
I honestly think we've peaked right now.
Yeah.
Like this is it. We've done it. This is it. I'm gonna save this real quick.
I love his little pinstripe suit.
He's so cute. This is fantastic. It's good stuff. I can just imagine this story unfolding as it is. Can you imagine a noir film narrated by Alistair?
Just a lot of uhs.
Yeah, so like there I was at my desk. It was my first day at my new detective job, and like
I imagine like when he says it, he's narrating it from his perspective, so it's like shown on screen from his perspective. So
yes.
like when he says, "Oh, like this huge car drove by," it's literally a gigantic car. Like, you know what I mean? Like you know what I'm talking about, where it's like exaggerated like that.
Yes,
because
yes.
From his like, yeah.
Oh, sweet boy. Oh, that's sweet boy. Oh no, Nick says that he wants to do it. He wants to do it so bad.
Oh, post a Noir Thafron in Discord. I gotta see it.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh my god.
You brought me a what?
The hat is adorable.
Oh, his hat's so cute. God, I really can't draw hats. Tonight's the night I learned I can't draw hats.
Hats are tough, bro.
Hats are tough. But yeah, Nick, if you wanna do a whole noir narrative of a narration of Alistair, please feel free. That would be absolutely adorable.
I was gonna say I can if we want to do a RP, I can totally turn a Call of Cthulhu into a noir style.
So like,
Oh God.
I think it was a Monday. It felt like a Monday. But I forgot to check the calendar. I also forgot to set my watch, too. Even though Sister Sarah tells me that I should always set my watch every day. Because I'll forget.
You know what? Drunk history is what I was thinking. Where it's
Yes.
narrated and,
Alice.
acted
Oh
out
my
like
god.
in drunk
Alistair history.
Yeah. He just sits there on the couch with some tea. Okay, so we're gonna talk about like the Declaration of Independence.
Oh my God.
Champ, I need you to not with that.
We're gonna talk about.
Ow.
So, like, we're gonna talk about the history of the Paladin Order. So, like, there's this bro, his name was Frat.
Hi. And Frat wave the camera.
Call of Cthulhu Thafron would start with, like, negative sanity. Oh my god, Stranger would just be, like, bottom rung.
Oh yeah. Call of Cthulhu was fun.
Oh
a
god.
good time.
Can you imagine Call of Cthulhu with our D&D characters?
Yo, I suggested it, but you're all like, okay. So I was like, okay.
No. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh God.
I'll bring Stranger in.
You pretty much already made Stranger.
I made a Scottish Stranger, there's a difference.
Oh, okay. You all literally made Stranger and Mark Anthony. Just in Call of Cthulhu version.
In all fairness, yes.
Wait, what about Mark Anthony?
Yes. Okay, fine. So, we're gonna do Call of Cthulhu, but I'll just, I can either play West, or... I don't know if I want to do that to Xavier.
Oh, please don't do that to him.
To who?
To Xavier.
At least pick a Tadric that can handle it. So Sybil.
Sybil. Can you
Or
imagine?
Kala.
Can you imagine Kala?
Oh, Kala.
Like some eldritch abomination just like crawls out of like a crawl space, and she's just like, "Hello."
Oh god, Kala's so much like Alistair.
Oh god, she is. Oh no.
Hello.
Hello.
You are my new friend.
Yep.
And this is like, no,
No, mine.
my baby.
My baby.
Eldritch Abomination has no choice.
You have to be her friend. It is required by law. Honestly,
Oh god.
I feel like
Saffron in Call of Cthulhu with what you guys did to the librarian guy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You know what? I feel like
Is
Call
that
of-
a gun? Why did you bring a gun? Can you imagine Pickwick and Call of Cthulhu?
Yes.
Wee woo.
We will.
You know what? I think for a fact, if we were to do a Call of Cthulhu setting with D&D characters, I feel like Gala would be the way to go.
Gala would be a like underground bar fighter.
That is absolutely my
Probably.
brand. I remember our first time, like our first like early days of playing Sacred World, And we were in our first major city, and my big thing that I wanted Wes to do, they're like, all right, you've got the rest of the day to do what you want. Like, what do you want to do? And like the first thing I thought of for Wes was like, I want to find an underground fighting pit. I need it. I was just so aggressively in need of it.
You know, my other backup for D&D, because I had Grayson, and then I had Alistair, and then I made a third one, who showed up very briefly in the high school AU. Do you remember Erin?
I remember Erin.
Erin was originally a lady, and she was an underground bar fighter. She was a noble who would dress up and then just beat the shit out of dudes in a bar at night.
Sounds like her and Gallo would be friends.
Right? Like, that was like her like shtick. Because she didn't like being like a noble lady, so she's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna beat the shit out of these suitors.
Sounds about right.
At a bar.
Sounds about right. Ooh,
and
can you imagine Rhoda?
She was a drunken monk. Like, drunken
Beautiful
kung fu monk. Yeah.
Okay, but can you imagine Rhoda in a Call of Cthulhu?
She would be one of, like, I don't know, like, she'd be behind something.
She'd drop her sanity would drop so damn fast, like, that's not even a joke.
Oh. Yeah, I might bring back Call of Cthulhu. Like, once Sacred World ends, I'll see about maybe...
Oh, yeah.
Like, bringing Call of Cthulhu back, or, like, doing, a homebrew or something. Yeah. But
I for sure want to start working on a homebrew just for funsies with all of y'all, if y'all want to play. Like, I was mentioning it earlier before stream, doing a Redwall text-based game.
Well,
yeah,
that'd be cute.
Pick your woodland creatures now, because that's a game, that's a story that's near and dear to my heart.
I think I read Redwall, but I don't remember any of it.
I remember recommending a few of them to you.
Yeah.
If anyone is gonna read like any of the books, I highly recommend. So my top favorite ones are going to be Tagarung.
I've read that one.
Yes.
I never finished it, but I remember reading it.
Hold on, let me do a thing real quick.
That's the one with the otter or whatever, right?
Yes.
Like where they murder his entire family and then they take him.
Yes.
Or something like that. Yeah.
So basically it's the whole
prophesized child.
Yeah, prophesized child. Oh my god, that's where West's storyline came from. Hold up. You have a child who was born, and like the vermin who are basically like the ferrets, those weasels, the foxes and stoats. They like there's a small tribe of them. The vixen of the tribe like prophesized that this warrior would come along that would basically like destroy their clan, and so they're like, oh no, we got to get this guy on our side. So they like figured out the day he was going to be born or something, and they kidnapped him and killed his father and just like ran with him into the woods, and they just like raised him as their own. Because it's like, yeah, if this guy's on our side, then, you know, he'll never kill us. Well. there was repercussions for that action, and, you know, the whole narrative follows this poor otter's journey as he kind of has to rediscover who he is. Because he realized who he was being raised by isn't his real family, and he's got to go and, like, re-find himself. And then that's how I realized that I might have been...
It just sounds like West.
That sounds like a West story, and I'm like, oh boy, that's where that came from, I guess. Whoopsies. Another favorite of mine that I wholly recommend, if you like complicated character roles, like, you know, complex characters that are like morally not good or good or bad, but like kind of go through that like arc where they're like trying to figure out where they fit in that. I love Outcast of Redwall. That's a good one. It's a story that's kind of like split in two. You have like part of the storyline is following this badger named Sunstripe who has like this like mutation where his the stripe on his nose is actually like a goldish yellow instead of just like the plain badger white. And then another one, and the second storyline follows this ferret who typically in the Redwall books, like the vermin are the bad guys, like they'll always be like the villains. And so you have this ferret who was found as a baby and brought into the Redwall Abbey, which the Redwall Abbey, it has all of like the good creatures, like the mice and the otters and the squirrels and hedgehogs, and they try to raise him to be one of their own, but then he's like not fitting into like their standard mold of what is good. Like he's obviously like acting out and being very frustrated and also being kind of ostracized because he is a ferret, and they just naturally know, oh, he's going to grow up to be a predator. So that whole storyline, and it's one of my favorites. It's so good. And I'm just gonna keep looking at my
Redwall books that you
I
have.
don't know, my collection. I don't even have all of them either, which I need to collect all of them. Marl Fox is a spooky one because it's like there's like a clan of like foxes that like are assassins, and they like kind of like travel through shadows in order to like assassinate people. It's creepy as hell. Legend of Luke I love because it's like a standard D&D adventure where you've got like your heroes that are like going on a quest to go find a thing. Let's see, I'm gonna read chat. Cyber Rosard, I read Tale of Despero and it kind of scarred me. I love Tales of Despero. That was a good one. Let's see, Kay the Mighty, otters look cute as hell, but they can be evil as fuck, man. In Redwall, I loved the otters, and I strictly loved the otters because they were like your stereotypical seafaring folk. They were the sailors, basically. So like you had some that were like kind of like pirates, kind of like just like sailors that would just like go to and from port and like have all these stories. And like I also love the Redwall series because they have like so much detailed description about like their food and like the little like all the food they cook and stuff. And there is a recipe book that was published. I just don't own it, and I really want to own it because I've always wanted to make that food.
I want to be a himbo rabbit.
Done. You can be a himbo rabbit.
A jacked rabbit.
I just remembered. Jacked rabbit, stop. I just remembered that the rabbits are like the rangers of the group.
Ah, yes! Irian rabbit, let's go!
Oh, fuck. Let's do it. Ooh, I just learned something new today. If you dive at all, you avoid otters more than seals. I did not know that. Otters can be nasty. Like, they got some teeth. My candle's screaming again. Are we okay? I'm just gonna casually talk to this candle. Anyway. Yeah, Cyber Rosar. I always said Thafron was a badger. Aw, yeah, he was. He's got his little badger stripe.
Aw, so cute.
I like the badgers
Grayson
in Redwall.
Skunk.
Grayson's
I could be Grayson Skunk.
You could be a Grayson skunk. You could be a Grayson skunk. You know, the skunk has actually never been a creature that was in the Redwall books, I think. Not that I've known.
Perfect. Grayson Skunk.
Grayson skunk. Be a Grayson skunk.
I know, Jacked Rabbit is pretty fun.
I like Jack Rabbit. That's funny.
I could be a Jayon Rabbit.
Oh my god.
Oh, Irian Rabbit's too much fun.
Yeah, that sounds like fun. Oh my god, I have to think of like what if I actually played in that setting, what kind of character. I probably would pick a badger, honestly, because the badgers were always my favorite. Like besides the otters, like I would either be a badger or an otter. My third favorite would be the squirrels. And then like my fourth favorite would definitely be the moles, because like the moles are like these cute little like they're like cute, and they're like kind of half blind, and they have like this really thick kind of like Geordie accent. Like if you ever heard a Geordie accent
Love
before, they're so cute. They're
Me and
basically
John,
like the humble little farmers,
Oh, that's so cute.
right? Oh no.
Me and John, we take walks around our neighborhood all the time. We see squirrels all the time.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, John's just like, if I was ever an animal, I'd definitely want to be a squirrel. I was like, why is that? He's just like, cause you just like run around and you got a big fluffy tail and you like climb up trees and you eat nuts. It's awesome. I love peanuts.
I love John so much. Oh, bless
He's
him.
like, you just like jump from the trees. It's awesome. Like, oh, bless you.
Oh, bless you. That's so cute.
And it reminded me of The Sword and the Stone, where they got turned into squirrels.
Oh yeah. That's a movie. I'm learning so much about.
Looks like a little squirrel.
He did. It's funny you said that because Shortbeard just said in chat, Squirrel Alistair.
Squirrelister.
Squirrel Alistair.
He'd be a cute squirrel.
He would be such a cute little squirrel. I'm learning so much about how dangerous otters are when you go diving. I'm never going diving. Oh my god. The ocean is a little too scary.
Ocean scary, space is scary.
Ocean, it's the same thing almost.
Pretty much.
Except that we've explored less of our oceans and more of space.
Comforting!
I know, right? Yeah, so the in the current art right now, his bun looks like a little squirrel tail. See, now you have to draw Alistair as a squirrel. It has to happen at some point.
Oh boy.
Squirrel Alistair. Wes, I'm just gonna say Wes is probably an otter.
Aww.
I mean, Dis has to be an otter by default because it's a sailor.
Oh, and that means Grayson's a skunk, and he's just like, mm-hmm.
Oh. Hold on. Whoop. I have... Okay, now say that again. Tab.
What?
What did you say?
I said, yes, I can finally achieve my full potential.
Of?
No, it was the whole thing of Grayson being a skunk.
Oh.
Yes.
Because he's a stinker. No. Okay, fine. Don't laugh. I think we've done it. We've reached that point where we're just like...
Yeah, we're just talking nonsense now.
We're pittered out. Alright, so I guess now's the time where we say goodnight. So, yeah. Thank you for joining us on Noir Night as we drew this.
Yeah.
Truly, we've peaked with Alistair.
Sorry.
That's where it is. So yeah, I think we still have the list on our Demiplanes channel, so we can probably just like refresh that and have people vote again for next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That works.
Or actually, wait, hold on. I'm debating on if we're gonna have a next week because I have a graduation thing I have to attend.
That's up to you.
Yeah,
well,
okay.
we can decide when we get there.
We'll play it by ear. We'll absolutely play it by ear. Because I graduate in like less than 2 weeks.
You do.
Whoops. Oh no. Anyway, so thank you guys for joining us. Glad y'all had fun if you had fun. we'll vote on our Discord when we get the list refreshed. Let us know what you want us to draw next. As always, we'll see you there. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for hanging out with us. And yeah, hang loose and stay righteous, guys. All right, goodbye.